Hi folks, and welcome back to Let's Pete Legend of Dragoon. Good morning to you. Yes, that's right, it's the morning for me, and so I assume it's the morning for you. I don't know if that's how this works, but here we go. Now, before we continue on, we are supposed to go to the Mountain of Mortal Dragon and fight that gosh darn dragon, but before we do it, there's a few important things we need to pick up in Deningrad. So, ironically, in Deningrad, you can't get any stardust while the town is intact, but you can get it once the town is destroyed, so super weird. We're actually going to go to the inn. I'll tell you what, I could actually use some healing too. That's so funny, we can stay here at night, and Shanna's here too, so I guess that's neat, spend a little time with her. It's also funny because theoretically we could go talk to all these people. You, girls, stop saying such silly things. Oh my god, what are they saying? I wonder if the dragon will come again. That dragon's gonna destroy all of our cities. Not if I can help it, you girls. Oh boy, I'm trapped back here. Okay, I almost really was. Yikes. But now that this place is destroyed, we can actually get up to the second floor. There was a bed in the way, if you recall. And anyways, this is where the clinic is, but actually this is a really cool spot. I guess it's kind of destroyed, but they still have the clinic going on. But even more important than that, this little weird gizmo back here, if you examine it, we get a stardust. That's great. So what I was saying is, yeah, you actually can only get the stardust here after the town is destroyed. Isn't that so funny? So I have an actual really embarrassing story about that. But we're going to grab that one and we're going to head to a couple more that are in the Crystal Palace. So my story is, when I was little, I know this literally makes no sense, so bear with me. I mean, I was a teenager, right? I was playing this game, probably the first time, and I had a strategy guide, and the strategy guide told me where you can find all the stardust, right? So I was getting them all as I go, and I got to Deningrad, and then I kept playing. Okay, and here's the second one, by the way. It's on this screen, up here a little bit. This is not a crystal. There's the stardust, and then the other one's in the Queen's Chamber. So I was playing, I was getting the stardust, and I got to Deningrad, and then the city got destroyed, so I was pretty much right about at this part. And, by the way, the last one is... It's in here, I'm sure of that. I think it's up, maybe over here? Or is it over here? Gosh, ooh, I should have practiced this. I don't know where it is. I really don't know if I do. Oh, there it is, okay. Okay, and so I thought... It said there was a bunch of stardust in Deningrad in the guide, and then the town got destroyed, and I thought they were missed, like I had missed them. And I couldn't get them now that the town got destroyed. Ironically, it's actually backwards. You can only get them when the town is destroyed. So I thought, oh my god, I've been playing this game, and I've been following the guide, and I just missed all these missable stardust, and it turns out none of them are missable. That's what I thought at the time in my young brain. And I was so mad that in the guide, they wouldn't tell you that they're missable, and to get them earlier before the town gets destroyed. So I was like, what the heck is the point of this guide? I was just so mad about it. And so I actually wrote a letter. This is a long time ago. I wrote like a letter in the mail to the company that made the guide. I don't know if it was like Prima or something. And I was like, how dare you, basically. And I never heard back, and it doesn't matter. And then way later I just realized, oh yeah, that's not even true. Like, if anybody even received that letter, they're probably just like, what's the matter with this kid? So, anyway, wait a second. You know what's super interesting? Is this really the screen? You don't enter the forest on this screen. What just happened? Am I crazy? When you enter the forest from Deningrad, I swear this is not the way you come in. Am I crazy? This is like that other screen where everybody left, and I thought this was like deep at the end of the forest. I think they're letting us enter the forest in a different location here because it's closer to where we actually need to go. That's so trippy, though. Am I crazy? Somebody call me out if I am. Okay, because then this puts us right over here. That's backwards, man. Nope, we entered in on the other side over by Kamui before. But anyway, this is actually where we want to go. And we're heading up this way. And we're going this way, I think. So by the way, we should be up to 45 Stardust, I think, because we were at 42. Now we're up to 45, and there's going to be one more in Disc 1, and we'll get that one when we get to it. So I am actually using Rose and Miranda, and by the way, this is Rose's newest addition. Hard Blade. I don't think we've seen that. I love how she says blade. I don't think we've seen that one yet, so that's her second to last edition. I decided to put these two in the party because Rose was commenting that she hasn't seen Miranda, like, prove herself yet, so here you go. And I kind of want to level them up anyway, so... Yeah, anyway, that's my embarrassing, like, childhood story about this game. Miranda says, the monster was headed in the direction of Leningrad and then came back to the Mountain of Mortal Dragon. Before it left, did anybody pass through here? No, sir, not even a mouse. Unless they can fly. Well, unfortunately, Lloyd can fly. Gotcha, stay on guard here. We're gonna go fight him. Cool, okay, so that night, finally we can get through here, and we can get his precious treasure. Mind Purifier. I hope I did enough shopping last time. I think I did. We'll have to see. This forest, I didn't realize what a hub it is. There's just so many places that all kind of meet from here. It's kind of like the Barrens in Disc 2. Alright, it looks like this is the Mountain of Mortal Dragon. Very cool. This is our second volcano, perhaps? If it is a volcano. Seems like it felt like it was. Ooh, creepy. This is so weird, too. There's kind of these, like... It looks like there's bodies? That thing almost looks like the body of a dragon, doesn't it? Jeez. And maybe blood. It's like orange blood and bones. Very creepy. I love it. So, there's no Stardust here, but there is something extremely, extremely important to get. Oh, jeez. I say that as I run right past a treasure. Yikes. Okay, well that one's just an attack ball. Okay, in that battle, for some reason, I fought a Mega Sea Dragon. It was like a little, I think we've seen it before, maybe, but, and also a giant tarantula. Like, okay. Alright, already a fork. 2 ways to go here. Well, who's to say? I sure don't know. Okay, well, this one led to a treasure of some kind. Oh, we can't carry any more items. How sad is that? Alright, what do we got here? Plenty of healing stuff. Holy moly, did I over-prepare. Just gonna go ahead and discard that attack ball. It's never really helped us out. A Mind Purifier. I'm gonna go ahead and immediately discard that too because I, like, do not need that many of those. Ridiculous. Guess in that case I'd rather have the attack ball, jeez. This place is so cool, it's so creepy. Okay, this is kind of a cool battle. Let's keep this one in here. What are these little things? Beastie Dragon, look at this. What an odd little thing. Okay, and I feel like, Rose and Dart, or no, Dart and Miranda's weapon can both confuse them. That is really cool. Because he's got the Mind Crush, and I forget what she's got, but that's neat. Look at this thing. It just gets, like, major airtime and comes, like, sailing at me. That's hilarious. You gotta have little baby dragons or baby drakes here, right? Now, the question is, are these dragons, like, Dragoon dragons? You know, like, do we have the power to control these, right? Or are they just little, like, unimportant to the story, like, lizard creature dragons, you know? It matters what they are. Because I should be forming an army of these things to take on the mother of all dragons, the Dragon King as it is. Gosh, these things got a lot of health, too. It's really cool, too, at this point in the game. You can kind of see your party becoming like the end game party, so you're getting those really cool additions. You're getting them really high. They're getting a lot of, in Dragoon levels, they're getting a lot of cool Dragoon magic. It's just really neat. Okay, there are literally so many ways to go. This is ridiculous. This screen, it's just this screen again. Alright, Kongo finally got his missing level up in that fight. Okay, we come out this way for a treasure. What's it gonna be? A healing breeze. Okay, actually I probably will need that here, because I'm gonna get hurt doing all these fights trying to get this very treasure, so good times. Then I want to go down this way. Definitely looks like there's something down here. Probably the same tunnel graphic again, yep. I don't blame them for not making 3 different backgrounds for this. Okay, and now there's the final treasure down here. What is it? Oh, Giganto armor. Okay, that one was totally worth it. Better armor for Kongo? Let's go see. Not using him at the moment, but that's okay. Whoa, okay, way better defense and way better magic defense, and when physically attacked, SP is accumulated. That is sick. Thank you, game. And then I guess now we're heading up the stairs, and this is the only other way to go here. Oh my god, another tunnel. This is ridiculous. Alright, and coming out of that tunnel, finally, one more treasure. Ooh, the dragon helm. Man, this is sweet. What is that, and who's gonna get the dragon helm? Is that for Dart, perhaps? Oh my gosh! Raises maximum HP by 50%? Who can have that? Anybody can have that. Jeez, I almost feel like giving that to Rose here. I am gonna give that to Rose just for now. She could use the health, you know? That's crazy, actually. Dang, that's crazy that anybody could use that. That's so game changer for some of these low HP people. Oh my gosh. That looked like the Divine Dragon Cannon. There's a battle going on up there. Is it from the top of the mountain? That was magic power. An awfully powerful mega magic, says Maru. Whatever it is, this is our destination, I'll say. Holy cow, I'm a little spooked. Let's get up there. As if, Rose says, it is unburdening his anger all over the world. The anger towards the Winglies who sealed him, and us humans who dominated him, he hates everybody. Leningrad was chosen as the declaration of war then, Miranda? Don't worry, Miranda. We're still gonna get him before he can take out other towns. Holy cow, let's go after this boy. Okay, folks, and on this screen, this is where that very, very, very important item is here. I'm actually gonna maybe have to make room, I think. Yep, I don't have quite enough, so I'm gonna have to use something here. Maybe I'll use one of my healing breezes. That could be nice. Because, look over here, you can barely see it, but this little tiny, teeny, tiny treasure. Wait, it contains the total vanishing? That's it? Okay, that's not what I thought that was. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and save here, and then we'll see what's going on. Alright, here we go, and I've actually switched in Maru for Miranda. I think I want, this seems like the most story-appropriate party would be Rose and Maru here, so... yeah, let's charge up here. Now, that other item I got was a total vanishing. The sound of swords. Somebody's already started to fight against it? Let's go. Either way, we'll have to join in, says Rose. Darn right. Sounds like we got help, though. Okay, folks, and that item was a body purifier, but check this out. Look at this little pixel right here. Cannot carry any more items. There is the most sneakiest hidden item here of all time. Can you believe that? So we got a body purifier. That thing is going right out. Because we got to make room for something sick. Oh, we actually... That's fine. We got too many mind purifiers. I'm going to go toss that. Okay. Look at this. Hidden treasure here. It's the speed down. We can finally debuff enemies properly. This is an absolute game changer. So, holy cow, if you do nothing else in this game, make sure you get that. And here's the party. What's going on here? You can go back now, says Rose. There's nobody who would think that way, Dart says. I might, Maru says. Can I excuse myself? You're the representative of the Winglies, Hashel says. Come on. And plus, you're in my party. Are you seriously going to go hide in your forest? Wow. I was just kidding, you guys. When I do it, I can do it. I made up my mind, says Albert. Anyway, if the people of Serdio knew about this, they would fall over. That's true. Let's do it. Everyone stop. What's going on? It's Lloyd! That swine! We found ya! He's got the Dragon Buster, too. It's earlier than I expected, Lloyd says. He's getting blasted. Well, it is the future king of dragons. Even with the Dragon Buster, which can kill dragons, he still gave me a hard time. But he's almost dead. There's no need for you to come in. You say you're fighting against the Divine Dragon, Lloyd, you psychopath? You broke the seal of the strongest dragon, but you couldn't even control it. It's the truth, isn't it? What are you yapping about, Miranda says. We can kill this man anytime. We have to defeat the dragon first. Lloyd says, the sacred sister of Malay Sasso. I see, the replacement for that girl. How convenient for us. Lloyd. I'm so mad about it, but really, we would love your help at this point here. What is this cutscene? That's the dragon. Oh my gosh, we get a cutscene just to see how mad he is. So I guess, yeah, according to the story, maybe Lloyd let him out and then also was going to fight him. And so maybe the attack on Leningrad was just a coincidence, but either way, here's the showdown, and even the powerful Lloyd couldn't take him out. Yarg! Okay, Dart says as the wrong party charges in. That's not who I have selected. Alright, folks, get ready for a bear of a fight now. I don't think it's hopefully that as hard as the Grand Jewel, but look at this monster. Just wild. What a gigantic enemy. He overwhelms the entire screen. And the first thing we do is we do the Dragon Block Staff. Look, Dart, like, whips it up onto him. Reminds me of Ace Ventura, like, throwing his torch in the cave when he does that. Okay, interesting. So, now what I have to wonder is... Oh my god, the Dragon Block Staff explodes. Meru, so we said we were going to borrow that? I guess we didn't. Divine Dragon and Dragoon powers reduced. Okay, so I wonder if that means that I really cannot use my Dragoons here. Because we have now just seriously debuffed them big time. Fascinating. Oh my gosh, and he is busting out like super powerful magic. I think this is Downburst. Oh, it's wildly strong. Okay, this is going to be crazy. So, we've got a couple options here. He's got his Divine Ball and his Divine Cannon. I probably do want to try to take those out, honestly. But what I'm going to do is, I got a couple items to throw here, so... let's actually do this first. Let's throw a power... Well, shoot, because power down, or no. Speed down is only one thing. Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll throw... I assume Maru has the most powerful magic, so... we'll have her power herself up, and then she is going to start busting out our magic items after this. Because that's going to be great. That's going to damage everybody. Oh man, what's he doing right now? He's jumping up in the air. I don't like this. Oh, so he's using Dragon Ball right now on us. That's the same attack he used on Leningrad. It's so cool, though. Alright, that actually did a lot less damage than Downburst, so that's kind of good, but, geez, we're already hurt pretty bad here, so I'm going to go ahead and do a Healing Breeze with Dart, and we're going to have to start taking those things out. Alright, Rose, we'll just have you go for an attack here. Maybe you can attack the ball. Oh wow, that did so incredibly little damage. And this is with the Dragon Block Staff. Can you believe how insanely strong this guy is? Okay, we are going to use our Frozen Jet. We're just going to start pounding this thing with all of our super powerful magic. And I actually have been saving some of that for quite some time for this very fight, because I remember this being very effective against him. That's such a cool move. Yes! Oh my god, look at that. 1,377 damage. That is the ticket, my friends. And I think the power-up probably helps with that. I'm fairly confident that's the case. Jeez, I almost don't even know if it matters what Dart does. I'm actually going to speed up Maru then, because I want to keep those going. Rose, what do you even want to do here? I'm gonna have Rose just attack the body of it, called the Divine Dragon, because ultimately that thing does need to go down too. And that is gonna take a while with that little damage. Okay, let's bust out the Gravity Grabber. Okay, I actually don't know if we've seen this one yet. This is gonna be hilarious on him. Okay, so it's, yeah, it carves out this little earth cylinder and it lifts him up, and then this other one somehow comes down from the sky and just crushes him. I think that's a cool move. Except, interestingly enough, he was barely on it because he's so big, but that's okay. An absolutely massive amount of damage. I think we actually destroyed the Dragon Ball, and I think we destroyed the Dragon Cannon with that one, so kinda wild. Oh shoot, and he's put like crazy fear on the whole party here. Alright, Meru, we're gonna have you do the Spectral Flash now. Ugh, 688, yeah. I think that's because she has fear, so not as much as I was hoping. And I'm actually, I know this is crazy, I'm actually going to have Meru go into Dragoon mode. I just want to see if she can do any damage at all. I just, I mean, Rose is doing so little, I just kind of want to verify that this is not going to be effective. But, regardless, we can actually see her next magic, the Diamond Dust attack. We've never seen this, so let's do it. Okay, that's kind of awesome. She, like, traps him in ice and then shoots this giant beam at him. Okay, and it does 98 damage, so pretty much nothing. Maybe we should not be going Dragoon with the rest of the party here. Yes. Go. Gosh, we just do, like, so unbelievably little damage. Do I have anything else I can even do? I've got the speed down. You know what? We should do a speed down on him, though, and at least keep him from getting more turns in. Oh boy, that was absolutely devastating against Meru, so that's going to be the problem. She's dead, I think. Wow. Yep, instantly gone. Alright, so with the speed down, at least that's something. So I'm going to go ahead and do an Angel's Prayer on Maru. And I would really like to get the Fear status off Rose, so let's maybe do... Is that going to be a Mind Purifier for her, I suppose? Hopefully. Alright, so we might just have to literally brute force this guy here. 124, okay. Man, I wish I brought like one more super powerful attack with me here, but I did not. I'm gonna have Dart actually go ahead and just use a healing rain on the party, and let's get everybody back to full here. This is crazy. Alright, he's in red though, so he's hurting pretty darn bad. I think we just gotta keep hitting him a bunch more times and survive long enough to take him out. And she's hitting for 124, and Maru is super fast, so that's at least something here. It should be kind of a hard, like, attrition-based fight, don't you think? I mean... And remember, we have the Dragon Block Staff, and that's weakening him, and Lloyd's already been fighting him for an untold amount of time with the Dragon Buster, so what an absolutely absurd fight. Okay, that attack, I don't really fear it so much. I think you fear the Dragon Ball and the Divine Dragon Cannon, and I don't know if those things can recharge. And if they can, I'm going to be in huge trouble, so we gotta wear this guy down quickly. Part of me always wished they would actually show the enemy HP, like, for real, so you could know where you're at, but it really does make for some better suspense when you don't know. Yeah, and speed down is literally winning the fight single-handedly for us here, because we get, like, at least 3 turns per one of his. Oh, come on. Anytime. Oh, he's done! Dart, nice! Dart gets the final move, as he should, against the Divine Dragon. Wow, he gets a post-death battle cutscene here. This is crazy. Whoa, he makes an actual earthquake and, like, lifts us off the ground just from falling. Oh, what's Lloyd doing up there? Look at him dancing around. Hi-ya! Oh, he comes in and stabs it right in the eye with the Dragon Buster. That's gotta hurt. Oh, did Lloyd actually get the post-battle cutscene kill? It's never happened before. Wow. Oh my god, he's blinding us with his eye powers or something. What is this? What? It's a Dragoon spirit? And Lloyd's got it. Are you serious? That's... Yes, Lloyd says. This is the Dragoon spirit of the Divine Dragon. There's another Dragoon spirit? Are you kidding me? Holy cow, folks. Okay, and we get 300 gold, 10,000 experience, and then Another gravity grabber and then a flash hull. Good, because we just used all those items. Love it. Levels up across the board. This is the soul of the divine dragon. The flame of a soul that sparkles only at the last moment of a dragon's life. Its crystal is the Dragoon spirit. Wow, that's how they get made? That's crazy. As I expected, it doesn't sparkle in my hands, Lloyd says. Oh good, so at least he's not a Dragoon. Lloyd, that was your purpose, wasn't it? This is just a little prize for me, he says. A prize? The divine Dragoon spirit's a little prize? I don't need additional power to destroy the world. The divine dragon was a mere obstacle to my ideal. I fought against it for that reason only. Holy cow, this guy's a badass. You're the one who formed the conspiracy to destroy the world. Lloyd says, the King of Serdia, what brought you all the way here? Is it the frustration of having your moon taken? Or your feeling towards your friend Lavitz? Dart says, don't even mention that name. It's too early yet to settle things, Lloyd says. Don't be so hasty, I'll see you soon. And he teleports away. I forgot they could do that. He's leaving the mountain, chase him. Now, I think the good thing is they can't teleport, like, long range, right? They just do it. Like, the Winglies were just jumping from, like, room to room with that, and... Anyway. Okay, folks, that was insane. What a fight, what a video. I'm really glad to have that one behind us. And I will see you as we chase Lloyd down this mountain on the next episode of Let's Beat Legend of Dragoon. Here we go.